Hello everyone! Let's continue this chapter 6. We are now in this section 3 where will Christ return. So, will Christ return among the Jewish people? So, some Christians expect that Christ will come again among the Jewish people. Based on such passages as Revelation 7 verse 4, Matthew 10 verse 23, and Matthew 16 verse 28. But in Matthew 21 verse 33 to 43, Jesus clearly conveyed that he would not come again to the people who persecuted him. God will take away the mission previously entrusted to them and give it to another people who can produce its fruits upon Christ's return. Therefore, the chosen people after Jesus' crucifixion are not the descendants of Abraham, but rather the Christians who have inherited the faith of Abraham. So Christ will return to a nation in the east. Revelation 7 verse 2 to 4 indicates that the seal of the living God will be placed on the foreheads of the 144,000 in elect in the east where the sun rises. Revelation 14 verse 1 says that these chosen ones will accompany the Christ at his return. So where the sun rises. So we can thus infer that the nation which will inherit the work of God and bear its fruits for the sake of the second advent is in the east. So the nation in the east is Korea. So since ancient times, the nation in the east have traditionally been considered to be three nations: Korea, Japan, and China. Japan entered the period of the Second Advent as a fascist nation and severely persecuted Korean Christianity. So China at this time was a hotbed of communism and would become a communist nation. Thus, both nations belong to Satan's side. So Korea then is the nation in the east where Christ will return. So as the nation to which the Messiah's return, Korea had to meet the following qualification. So national condition of indemnity. So the first Israel suffered 400 years in Egypt in order to fulfill a dispensation of 40 for the separation of Satan. So the second Israel had to prevail over the 400 years of persecution in the Roman Empire, resurrected Jesus. And the third Israel, the Korean people, had also to suffer under the nation of Satan's side to a period which fulfills the number 40, Second Advent. Thereby they could fulfill a dispensation of 40 for the separation of Satan as required to commence the cosmic level course to restore Canaan. This was the 40-day period during which Korea suffered untold hardship of colony of Japan 1905 1945. Okay, let's continue this tomorrow. Bye everyone.